Hello, my name is Phoenix again. I am recording this video to show you another one of my favorite looks. This look is actually by Juvia's Place. It's called the Rebel Army, and it's a green palette that I love to wear with a bright red lipstick that I'll show you at the end. So I'm going to show you this look from brow all the way to lash, and then I'll add the lip. And I like to wear this, it's a good day look without the red lip. If you want to wear it during the daytime, you're out running errands or at work, and if you have somewhere to go at night, you can always add the red lip and give it an extra pop. So here goes. I hope you like it. I purchased this particular palette from Ulta Beauty. All right, so I'm going to start with my brow. So I like to use a waxy brow pencil by the Sephora collection. So I'm just going to brush my eyebrows, and I like to use upward strokes to allow me to see the contour of my brows before I line them and fill them in. So I'm going to take my pencil, and I like to start at the bottom and make a line underneath, and then I go to the top, line the top, and then I fill in with upwards strokes, hair-like strokes. And when it looks nice and full and thick, then I know it's complete. I'll show you another trick that I like to use. So after I fill in once, I like to go back to the brush end of my eyebrow pencil and lightly brush up. Brush the hairs up lightly so I don't remove the waxy pencil line. But what that does is show me any spaces that I need to fill in. So I'm going to go back to my mirror and just clean it up a little bit and fill in. And that brow is done. Now I'm going to do the other side, same way. Repeat the same steps underneath. And then I'm going to line the brow on the top and use those upward strokes to fill in the spaces. And then I'm going to take the brush end of my pencil and lightly brush up to see if there are any spaces that I need to fill in. And I see a couple that I can fill in, so I'm going to go back over with my pencil. Make sure I have a nice smooth line. And the other brow is done. All right, now my next step is to use a brow highlighter. I like the one by Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I line underneath and then on top, and you can use a Q-tip. I'm going to use my finger today to just blend in the highlighter into the skin. So here we go. And I'm going to smooth in, being careful not to erase my waxy pencil line, just blending in that highlighter into my skin. Voila. And after that, I'm going to use brow gel to set these brows so they don't, if you perspire or throughout the day, so they stay looking wonderful. So this is my Anastasia brow gel, Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm gonna lightly use those same upward strokes And I say I'm going to lightly brush so that I don't remove the beautiful brow that I just created. And you should feel the gel going onto your skin. That's how you know that it will be set in place. All right, step number 2. Now I'm going to prime my eyelid to prepare it for the shadow. I like to use, again, Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez, and all of the products except for the Juvia's Place eye palette I get from Sephora Beauty. So I'm going to apply a few dots of this to my eyelid on each side, and then I'm going to rub it in. And again, you can use Q-tips, you can use cotton swabs, you can use other kinds of brushes. For this video today, I'm just using my fingers. And I try to make sure that it goes from lash to brow, this eye primer. All right, it's coming together. So my next step is to take a brush that looks like this, and I'm going to apply a neutral color across both eyelids before I get into my Rebel Army green palette. So I like to use, I have Makeup by Mario, has a beautiful palette with natural colors. And I'm going to take this color right here, which is closest to my complexion, and I'm just going to apply it across my brow and lid, making sure that it's even. And I'll do the other side. All right, now we're ready for some color and fun. Okay, so I like to start with the darkest color first. That's going to be this color here. And I'm going to line my lids on the top and the bottom with that dark color. I like to use a flat brush. And I'm sure these brushes have fancy names that I don't know. So I'm just going to call it the flat brush. This one is by Pro Shadow Sephora. Okay. All right, so it's a little messy until I clean it up. I'll worry about cleanup at the end. But the idea is to just get a nice line on top of and underneath the lid. I'm going to clean that up a tiny bit. There we go. Now, next step, we're going to add more color to the eyelid. So I like to start with this shimmery green color down here. And that's what I'm going to use to line the eyelid. All right. So here we go. And if you watch my last video, the smoky blue eye tutorial, I'm just going to dot instead of rubbing. And that's just to keep wrinkles and unnecessary lines from developing on the lid. So I can wear eyeshadow as long as I want to. All right. So I'm going to dot going across up to the crease. And you can see the color starting to shine through. I love the sparkling nature of this particular eyeshadow. All right. And I like to give, if you're thinking in layers, about 2 or 3 layers, just so the color really is visible. All right, there we go. Now, next color is this green here. All right, so I'm gonna take that, and this is gonna go from the middle to the corner so that I can still see that beautiful glittery color on the inside corner of my eye. All right. Last, I'm going to take this darkest green, the same green that I used to line my eyelids, and I'm going to put that in the crease on both sides and in the corner using circular motions in the corner. So here goes. You can see that eye and the other eye. I love this look. Absolutely love this look. All right, now the final step, which I always recommend, is blending all of this together, especially right around the crease. So I'm going to take that first brush that I used to apply the neutral color, and I'm just going to close my lid and just lightly blend. Blend all of these because we don't want any harsh lines of separation between the colors. All right, so now I'm blended. If you like, all right, first under the eye, and you can gently dab if you don't want to rub, just to protect yourself from, pulling the skin too much, which can create lines over time as we get older and more fabulous. All right, so now I'm all cleaned up. I'm gonna put this back and apply my mascara by Too Faced. I love this mascara because it's non-clumping. So I will show that to you. I got this from Sephora Beauty also. And I'm gonna go on the top and the bottom. I like to look up to the ceiling when I am brushing upwards. So starting on the top and then the bottom. I'm sorry, looking down. I'm not looking up at the sun. I'm looking down and brushing up. Okay, now if you want to be a little bolder with this look, you can take that same hypnotic that I put on the inside corners of the eye and apply it to your brow for an extra sparkle, and I'll show you what that looks like. I'm just going to apply a light layer because I'm exploring and experimenting, and I want this to come out nicely. It gives a really nice shimmer and a nice shine, and I think this is also a great look for those summer days. All right, so there's the extra shine. The last thing I'm going to show you is the beautiful red lip that I like to add to these gorgeous green eyes. So Gwen Stefani has GXVE. This red lip gloss is amazing. I think it's long wear because I can eat and it stays on mostly, so I love it. So I'm gonna let you see how this looks. I do not use a liner with this gloss, but I guess you can. I just apply with the brush. And I'm gonna rub in. Voila. there you have a great evening look. Green shadow really makes brown eyes pop. The red lip is great for going out in the evening, nightwear. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope my tips have been helpful. Please remember to like and subscribe and add a comment if you can. Thank you so much. See you next time.